So I'm Calico Future, and I'm a cook. And I came up from Louisville, Kentucky to support the ride with my kitchen, the Down Home Hospitality Cafe. I'm feeling a little sick today, so I'm not working. But yeah, the way I came to cooking for activist stuff is that 4 years ago was the DNC to RNC March, and that was supported with food by Seeds of Peace. And I showed up as a marcher, but after the first day, I just joined up with the kitchen and never stopped helping them for the whole month. And was influenced by Grumble, who was, he came out to help us get started on this ride and brought a bunch of equipment from Seeds of Peace to loan me because I wasn't able to get everything I needed in time. And at that time, cooking in restaurants was just another crap job to me. Like, it was a job that I liked, and that's why I kept with it. But after the march and working with Seeds of Peace, I realized that it was also an important way that I could aid the movement, you know. So last year I had $5,000 in college money that I realized wouldn't even pay for one semester of college anymore. So I just cashed it out and I bought a big diesel truck, and I had some friends of mine convert it to veggie oil, and we got it together with a trailer, and that's my kitchen truck. So also over the past 4 years since the march, I came to care about my cooking job more and got more serious about learning to cook. And now I guess I'm a pretty passable vegan chef because everybody's been amazed by the food I've made, which is great because I really consider it to be an art. The thing is, I think that hospitality is a concept that can change the world. Because it's the very essence of it is mutual aid, you know. At its heart, a hospitable person or institution, they provide their services, whatever they may be, to any and all comers. And the guest's part of the bargain is simply to not make trouble, basically. And there's a whole lot of philosophy behind this. I plan to write a manifesto about it someday, but that's why I call my kitchen the Down Home Hospitality Cafe. And also to reflect rainbow family values, which we have put into play a lot during this ride. The constant making of a circle to create unity in the group, the eating together, the intentional positivity. These are all things that I first saw working for real at rainbow gatherings. So we brought a lot of that vibe to this trip, and it's really helped us to succeed. Grumble, he came out and helped us, and he was with us for the first week. And I was terrified at first. I was like, I don't know if I can handle this, you know. But then with his help we got it rolling, and then he left and I was perfectly able to take the reins of the operation, and I've done pretty well except for getting sick. I've been slipping a little bit because I don't have any energy. But when he left, you know, my crew was cooking by the truck in the YMCA parking lot, and people were sitting around hanging out and having a nice time. And I went up to Grumble and I gave him a huge hug and I cried. I was like, thank you so much for giving me what I have here today, because this was a seed that he planted in me, and he took time out of getting the mass kitchens ready at the RNC just to nurture it, you know, just to tend it and water it a little bit. And he was like, yeah, you'll do fine. And I want Grumble to know that's a great gift. Yeah. I see so much possibility for this kitchening endeavor. I cry easily. And I'm really happy to be here and be able to give this gift to everyone. Well, one comment that really made me glow, like some kid was like, "Well, I've been to a lot of convergences and stuff,
Yeah.
you know, with vegan food provided, and I've never had food this good ever."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Whoa, really?" Because you know, I just want to make it delicious. Like if I had my if I had my druthers, I'm a vegetarian, but I would put butter and eggs and milk and stuff. So I just like do everything I can to like make the flavors pop, you know.
Yeah.
And I seem to have talent in it. Another surprising thing, I always was drawn to restaurant kitchen work because it didn't require interacting with the customers. You know, I was uncomfortable with that, and it was something that I could just do and be appreciated for without having to impress anyone with my social manners. But in an activist kitchen like this, whenever we're cooking, it's like we're also performing because everyone is sitting around like watching and being eager for the food and maybe like learning a little bit about how to cook it. And so you get into this zone where you're just like dancing around and like I don't know, like acting kind of silly and saying things and explaining what you're doing in case anyone is interested.
Yeah.
Hopefully some folks have learned a little bit about cooking from watching us.
Yeah, it's all integrated into the process because community is the food and the gathering and.
Well, you know, there is no community without a hearth. You know, there's no household without a hearth, and that's the one most important element that can draw a group of people together and make them feel like a family, and that is eating together. You know, and being nourished with love. And my friend Thea, that I didn't even know before this trip, who like I did 4 years ago, she showed up to be a rider and just joined the kitchen and has been working with us ever since. She said that there's just something really special about the food because like a real intention of love and sharing is put into it. I guess maybe that's the best flavor.
Thank you. That's great.